Everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4 with me, Sid, Episode 70. And last episode, we made this bugger. We haven't used him, but we made him. And he's all ready to go. We need to make, of course, 14 steel ingots, which is not as simple as you would think. It's not too bad. I may do that today. I'm not 100% certain, because the other thing I would like to look at is getting the Thaumcraft stuff moving a little bit forward. And we did make a new axe to enchant, which would like to do too. However, before we do any of that, we need to do this. Grab you. We've got, just because I finished with the blast furnace doesn't stop the quest for iron. Oh no, it carries on. And we need to hang on. We need to restock that, and we can set another bloom running. Now, the reason we're going to need iron is we are going to aim to, well, we're going to need to do quite a few things really, but what I would like to do is I would like to get my alchemical construct going in the Thaumcraft area, which will allow us to do quite some interesting stuff, like actually do some Thaumcraft. So we need 7 iron, 8, 9 iron for that, and we've only got 8. I'm going to run that bloom. The other thing I wanted to do, apart from empty my inventory of crap, there is somewhere behind here, or down below, there's somewhere where these chuckleheads are spawning. But not clearly there. So yeah, it'll vanish once we've been here long enough. We'll get some spawn protection going again, and the world will be good and happy. But right now, chuckleheads in the house. Down here there was something I wanted to try. It was a suggestion, I think it was Ditty Margu, and she suggested maybe trying, let me have a look at the lighting from this mod. Kitchens, lighting, here we go. I think we should try, well, we'll have a look. How do you I thought I'd turn the lines off, maybe it was a different pack. I quite like that one. It's not. But the alternative, of course, is we go with something a little bit grimmer and more appropriate. We could go with that one, which is also pretty large, but ultimately... have we got any oh yes we have, I know we have chain. Let me get rid of the crystal one first immediately, and let's just run through to the dungeon, and we'll get a chain top, chain middle, and a chain bottom. Let's go and just try this in place in the thing while we're doing that. Just get these out of the way, get some of these little, there was some, you know, it's like comments build up, and I can be probably one of the worst people for replying to comments. I'm terrible for it sometimes, and I do apologise if people comment and I can take a while to reply. It is not intentional. We're not. Are you going to see this? If I go, I think we need to put another block down. Let me just try that now. I don't think you probably noticed. There's the middle. Right, how are we doing this then? Let's have a look. that's there, I would say. Oh, hang on, what? I don't want to have a an accident here. So let's be careful. Middle, bottom, get these out. Chandelier. That is not ideal. Let me try. Hang on. Am I going about this entirely the wrong way? Well, probably I'm going about it entirely the wrong way. But let me try this. And I know I'm standing in the flames, but oh, I didn't mean to quite do that. Huh. Okay. This does not want to let me place, does it? Can we do it from the top? Yeah, that'll do. And let's have a look. Yeah, why not? It works. Not necessarily the best, but there we go. Right, anyway, that wasn't really, it was just a quick suggestion. Now, there is another suggestion, which we need to have a look at, but I would like a... two, maybe. No, just the one. I don't think... see, that's a barrel. There we go, a bucket. That's what we needed. That's the good stuff. Right, and let's just go and... what the hell? You are vinegar, you are my latex. I've got somewhere abouts a tank of creosote oil, which I want to take a bucket of that. Can you place this in the world is the answer. The answer is no, you cannot. Okay, that was a thought whether we could, from Brad, whether we could use creosote oil in the spider spawner just to push the spideys around. Right, I'm going to just get these two blooms processed. I'll get another one going as well, and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, well, I've got those 12 ingots. I'm just going to quickly sleep the night off, because I realised I made a stupid mistake with the blast furnace. So the blast furnace not only needs me to put in charcoal and ore, there's a third input, and I completely forgot it, to which I am mildly embarrassed. We're going to just go and fill this up because, you know, we need the fresh water in the place, and we'll probably just grab ourselves a few more sandwiches. So yeah, we need to fix that before we proceed. I was just sat there looking at it going, there's something missing, and I think it's you put, for every piece of charcoal you put a piece of flux in as well. I need to probably just very quickly double check my facts on that one, but I think it's that. I think so. What have we got going on out here? Let me just double check. What's going on in the world out here, eh? Anything? Any shenanigans? Anything that we shouldn't be seeing? See, this is what I mean. There is a massive contingent of zombies around about here. There's a blaze over that way that I am not worried about, me miles away, but there is a contingent of zombies here, I would say. So I think we're probably going to have to go and find out where they're coming and light that up, because that's going to be problematic later. But right now what we need to do is pop that barrel back in the corner so we can at least have a drink, and we can get on with, there we go, lovely, thank you. Yum num num. Right, where were we? So our current setup is like, let me grab the charcoal carpenter's blocks. We need one of those. We're definitely going to want those and maybe that. And we are going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, and we'll make another dropper like this. So what we're going to do, we are going to take that out, grab that, and grab that. Do droppers transmit redstone? Mind you, if it does, it's not going to help a great deal, is it? See, my signal is coming up here. How do we... Do I waste another piece? I suppose it's probably going to be quicker and easier to... I mean, not waste. I will find a use for it anyway. No, let's not use good rock. In fact, that's not what I want. Let's use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Let's make another dropper. I've got one too many. And let us test this out down here. Hup. So if I have my dropper facing in like that, that's not going to help me. Let's do it over here. Put my dropper facing in like that, and I want a dropper here like this. I've got a redstone signal coming in from here. I need redstone. Oh dear. Oh dear dear. Redstone in TFC, absolute bloody nightmare. That is not transmitting a signal through. Now what happens if I do that? Okay, so I'll put a piece of redstone in and a piece of iron in there. Gotcha. That's going to be easier than I thought then, isn't it? It's going to be quite a little bit tricky, but not too bad. Let's try. Huh. Oh, of course. Of course, of course. That is that. So we take one of those and we'll pop that in here and pop that back. I should probably go and grab some reinforcing stone as well for that. And let me jump up here again. We can replace that, and we can replace that. Oh dear, I hate doing this, you know. . Got it. So we should be able to reach up to this hopper that's going in here. We're going to take that and that. I'm going to place a little bit of dust here, and we are going to place a hopper there, a dropper there. I suppose we should test this, you know, now. There and there with that. Well, that was just a delayed reaction. So ore and flux and charcoal. So how much flux have I got here? Not a lot. How much flux stone have I got? Just going to put some stuff away. We'll check that out. Rock, salt, chalk, marble. I think it's marble will do the trick, won't it? That's 8, so 8, 16, 32. Oh, hang on, that's not. That's 8, 16. That would be. Yeah, okay. I can't do it with that. Let me just do. I'll waste a hammer. Bang. That'll do us for now. We'll worry about the rest later. And can we actually reach it? We can. So this is currently empty. We're going to go and let me go and add. Is it 4? It is, isn't it? Because this is 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks about right to me. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same. You can put slightly more in if you wish. And then we should get one of these. We'll just test this out. We really should test it. Oh, I've already got one there. Okay, that's fine. We should just light it up. And basically keep pumping. Now the ore should never go down. The charcoal should always be higher than the ore, and this will take a while. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 10 minutes. What we want to do is keep it up in this high heat range. Charcoal we can keep adding as and when we feel the need. And we can actually do 2 in this. I'm only doing 1 as a test run because it's a while since I've done steel. That will keep doing its thing. And eventually you'll see that that will run into there. Back in a bit. There we go. The ore is going down. Now at this point what we could do, we've got the charcoal in, is we could go through and put 4 more ore in and there, but we've got an unshaped pig iron. It's currently liquid, so we need to let it cool. And then we basically beat 9 bales of crap out of it on the anvil, and that should give us steel, I think. If you remember, it's a long time since I've done this. It seems, at every time, it always seems like a major task to relearn it. But it shouldn't take too long. Just let it cool off. And I need 30 more of those. Now this is dropping down in temperature, that's fine. The tier is obviously taking some durability damage. That is also fine, that's quite normal. Let me just pop that away in there for now, while I think about this and not get too distracted. If you're wondering why I've got this forestry stuff up there, then this is also because there is, there we go. Right, so we are going to ingot. Hang on. Not quite. There we go. High carbon steel ingot, and then we're going to make an ingot again. And steel ingot, and we can process that into nothing because of course we have, I'm going to leave you in there actually, that looks quite nice with it just laid on the edge of there. So blast furnace is working, we are happy that that is as it should be. Let us return to the advertised program. There's a lot of chuckleheads out there. Yeah, so let's just try and get this alchemical construct done. Now, as I understand it, most of the metalwork for Thaumcraft requires me to make a thaumium anvil. So, yeah, there's that to worry about. And we need to, let's go and start off, we need to make 2, hang on. I was actually going to look at making one of the forester's pack. We're just going to take which is just some string. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need the, oh, that was right. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that anytime. We need to make wool, which we need to make like this. Will make me 9 pieces of wool. 16 will make me, hang on a second. Does that actually? Yeah, no, we need to make 9 of those. I can probably do it, but we'll do it in a bit. And I'm getting distracted, which is very easy when you're me, but there you go. Right, let's get some quicksilver, and we'll break that down into 9. We also need some silver wood. There's 1. There's 2. Don't get much. Silver wood, quicksilver. We're going to need glass. Let's make some glass. Some plain glass, you know, ordinary glass. Bang and bang. And light. We need one of those with a chisel. Will make me some nuggets, and then we can go 1, 2, 1, 2. What am I doing? I need these for something. I'm just trying to. Oh, I know. Hang on. Construct. Not for that. It is for. What did I need those for? Those. That's right. And it's what I need the glass for as well. Okay, so we just need to make these, which require some 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. I need more wood as well. Okay. Let me grab this glass, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, I think we've got most of what we need. Hopefully we have. We've certainly got some chuckleheads hanging around in the area. And we should have most of what we need down here. We're going to take you out and you out, and first things first, we are going to make a cauldron, and we are going to bat it with our wand. There, perfect. We also need to make the 1, 2. Oh, I needed more of that. Damn it. Okay, let's just go get that sorted quickly. Right. Might as well just take one of those. It's not like I'm short of it, and we shall get a go for. Perfect. Let us get this built. It's interesting because I actually find this process, which is which we should actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me have a look. Yeah, we should swap out our armor, because that will give us a 5% Vs discount, which means that it's now 5.25. I mean, it's only half a point of Vs for each, but that's actually a whole point of each there, because we're now, I think we may have an issue. Right, so we need to make 2 lots of this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and those. Yeah, we're shy on aqua, which means we need to go out into the world and find some, or I need to go and grind critter juice, you know, which is probably the more effective usage of that. Let me, because then once we've got that, we also need to make those, which take more of the same, and we need levers, but that's easy. But we do need more juice anyway, so let me go and let's head out. What we shall do is we shall take, oh, hang on, something, yeah, of course, this really doesn't like me doing that. Let's just take our goggles. We're not as well armored, but we'll take some food with us. We shall leave that behind, and we'll top up. Let me have a look. Is it O? No, there is an nope, not that one. Options, controls. Where's the Thaumcraft node tracker? I'm fairly certain that is in this pack. Oops. So we've got all these various ones, and if I want a what do I need? Aqua, Pedicio, and Ordo. Aqua is 850. That's 11, and that has also got Pedicio, but it's not a brilliant one, and then 900. So let's mark that on. Hang on. Do I need to carry my thermometer then? Config. Arrow type. Just go with that, I think. And why am I not getting that on my HUD? Oh well, we need to go to that location then, don't we? And it's definitely nothing to do with carrying a thermometer. Or that, oh, it's getting night as well. Let's sleep before we go. I'll head out, and I will see you when we get out there. Back in a moment. There's a spawner right there. Oh, oh, it's only a, oh, it's, no, it is cave. It is a cave spider. Okay. Doesn't look like a cave spider. It's going to be a dead. I don't know whether venomous these or not, actually. Got him though. It's always a bonus. Yeah, so there was a very simple reason why I wanted to do that. Well, of course, one, there's usually a chest underneath it. That's a start. But more importantly, this is an area where we've got no steadfast drone, a couple of bit of dark steel, teleportation wand. Ooh. Nice. Handy. I'm glad I did that. Now, this was why I stopped though. I don't know whether I've actually done this one. Yeah, maybe I must have done, surely. Then again, according to that, I don't have anything nearby, so let's get it scanned while we're here. What we got then? Auto 15 Pedicio. I was heading down this way. More surface shot. I mean, there's lots and lots of air shards around here. So it's got that going for it. Oh, and there's food by the looks of it as well. Oh, and possibly, I think the creeper's underground. What are you? Barley, but you're not ripe yet. Let's have a look. Where are we now? So the -880 to 229, and we're going for -880 9263 further south. Don't know why that that wasn't showing up on the radar, but that little that heads up thing. But there's very little we can do about it, so yeah, we'll live. So yeah, I'm just going to get this one filled up, and then we will head back, and we will use it, and the world will be, if not good and happy, at least somewhat cheerful. I will see you in a moment. Alright, it's just auto we need, and this one here was not scanned, but I spotted it on the way to one that was scanned. That is now full. That is a cow with a nose. I think that's supposed to be a nose. Yeah, so I was looking for 11 something 8993, which is he seems to think I don't understand something. Not entirely sure why. I bet it depends on reset my Thaumcraft research. That would annoy me. Anyway, we've got the full wand. That's what we came for. So, and we ended up with a bonus item, which is always nice. So we can head home, and I will see you back there, where we can hopefully get this bloody thing built, and from there onwards actually start doing some real Thaumcraft, because up until now this has all been pretty much just getting the infrastructure in place to actually allow us to do some more advanced thing. I mean, we're still on the iron capped basic wand here, and that needs to improve. So I will see you back at the base. Oh, that's interesting. My Thaumcraft research appears to have reset. Well, not the research, but the scanning, which is interesting. I'm wondering, because I didn't do anything in here, so I'm wondering what has actually caused that to happen. It is very very strange indeed. Dark steel ingots can go in there. I'll leave that in there for now. So I just need to fix that, and that's just going to take a hot moment. So let me do that, and I'll be back again with you. And of course, that is why you keep backups. Yeah, I just went to a recent backup and restored the data from that, which did the job more than adequately. So we need to do 2 of those. We also need to go and get some levers, 4 of them off the top of my head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will do 4 of those. Now I'm hoping we have enough. Tickly throat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sensor tube and a lever. That's correct. Yeah, we know how to make. Right, what's the research? Am I missing something? I thought I'd got that, but there you go. There's your sensor tubes. I probably still don't know how, because I had to go back up almost certainly. Oh, there we go. Now we got them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap. Now, however, it's not the end of the world, because I scanned a few nodes on the way back. If I go back in here, and there are actually some pretty close down the end of the island there. Plus, there's a hell of a lot in the oceans. So what we shall do is we'll let me just check. I was just wondering why that research went. Clearly we've got it all now. Alright, well, probably never know. Let me go and get some more Vis, and I'll sail around the oceans. That's the quickest and easiest way of getting it, and I'll be back with you in a second again. Alright, I've topped them up, got the thing. Is that water sack? I've emptied it. I didn't fill it. Okay, that's fine. So the arcane construct, here we go. It takes 1 and 2 of those. We're going to take this. For the time being, we are going to take this little piece of stone out here, because why not? And we shall use the night ore as the heat source. Place that on there. This will go here and here, and armed with a wand, which is, I don't know, we'll find out. Got a feeling it may need to be full. Certain that's right, isn't it? Let me check. Do you need to be full? Sensor tubes, that's not helping. Okay. Alchemical construct. Blah blah blah. You can stack up to 5. Okay. Yeah, it's not telling me anything. I've got a sneaking suspicion we need more juice than that, because again the wand is looking pretty empty. However, we did learn an important lesson. The ocean is your friend. And when you say, what do you mean the ocean is your friend? Well, I will show you. If we head out this way and ignore all the monsters, do not pass go, do not collect 200 gold. Gold, because obviously dollars doesn't really work in a semi-fantasy setting, does it? If we head out over here, what I did is, instead of going miles and miles, and now I've not scanned these so they're not on my table, but instead of going miles and miles, I sailed north into an area that I haven't actually explored, which is near the old island up there where the gold was. I've not been there since we reset the map. So, or reset the portions of the map, I should say. So if you take your wand, which needs auto and air, there's plenty of nodes up here. And we just basically sail around until we find one that's got air. And no, aqua. Being careful not to drain it. And then we just need to find an auto one, which I think one of these over here was auto. The sea is your friend. Who knew, eh? Alright, what have we got? Yeah, there's auto. Come on. Get back. No. There we go. And that brings us back to full quite easily. There's another one here which is reasonable. I've not really been up over this way to see what's going off either, because there's almost certainly going to be more. There's another one there, look. And as long as we're wearing the goggles, we'll see them all. It's not that's got auto in it. So there's a surprising amount of nodes that are just out here in the sea, waiting for us to exploit them. And so I will, because, you know, it would be wrong not to. Let me head back. Now, one of the things I'm noticing down there, I don't know where you can see down, they're quite difficult, but there's these round things. Now, I think these are, well, the one of two things. There's basalt spheres in one of the mods, and I'm not sure whether this is in here, or the oil. The oil, death to go near. If they are basalt spheres, then they're interesting to go near. I'm not quite suicidal enough to go hunting them down yet. Let's go and see if we can't get this damn thing to work. Because one thing I don't want to have to do is make all that thaumium the old-fashioned way. Call me a spoil sport if you will, but no, thaumium the old-fashioned way, not my idea of fun. And I'm fairly certain that's it. No? What am I missing? I mean, it's not a furnace, is it? Fairly certain it's not. Let me just double check this. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, so it appears that what we're missing is automated alchemy research. Just going to grab a whole bunch of that. And then we can make oops, no. That's right, isn't it? Yep. Just make 9. I'm almost certainly going to need it. So we can take you and I need permutatio. Permutatio is auto and peditio. Bang, done. Okay, and now it should activate. No. Let's see what the book says then, shall we? Crucible, blah blah blah, 30. Oh. You can't do it with that, can you? Alright, question. Can I make a great wood wand with iron caps? If I could find the great wood. No, come on, show me great wood. Great wood 1 core, then make some iron caps to go on it, and that might be the answer. Great wood rod. Is it a rod I want? Hang on, let me have a look. I realise I'm running a little bit long, but I do want to try and finish this. Great wood rod to make a great wood. So you can make the gold banded one. Can you make an iron banded one? I know it's going to be a waste, but I think we're going to have to. Alright, so what we shall do is we'll go and take that, because the caps are actually only used to control the focus of the harvesting of the vis. The rest is done with that. So if I go for cap and look at the iron cap, it is raw iron shit, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to process the hell out of this iron. I'm going to get those caps made and I will be back. This is nothing fancy, this is just going to be, you know, hammering away at that for a while. So yeah, be back in a moment. Alright, that made 2, so I've got a spare sheet, which is alright, I can live with that. Let me stick my spare sheet in there, and it took a lot. These things are a pain, real pain in the bum. I also should check, because I was editing audio while I was doing that. Yep, I've saved that. I was just, yeah, because obviously editing is probably the second biggest pain in the bum, next to audio cleanup. So, and believe it or not, this amazing audio quality you get from me. Okay, and what your capacity 50. Okay, so we're going to take you and we'll charge these both up. This is a habit I got into early doors with Thaumcraft in most things, is early on just get into the habit of taking everything out and charging it, because until you're ready to start transporting the nodes back home, you are always going to be running around, and you might find, you know, having a wand with 25 in it is the difference between 2 trips and 1 trip out. So yeah, we need to go and charge this big fella up, and we also need to charge this little fella up. Now they are iron capped ones, so be aware of that, because they are going to run the danger of depleting the nodes. If there is a node you particularly want, just don't use it. Leave it. It's not a problem. The nodes are not rare. Good ones are rare, but if you can find your node, it's probably more important if I can just turn this bloody. Alright, so you're full. See, this will absolutely drain out all of the aqua in this node, and it's got a very good chance that it will damage it beyond repair, but we'll take our chances. It's, you know, it's fairly minor. I'm just going to go and sleep the night off quickly, and then I will continue filling this. I'll search around here, see what other nodes we've got, and maybe even just check out this area a little bit, since we haven't been here since I reset. And I see something blue up there, which is probably water shards. So yeah, I shall be back with you in a mo. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to research magical metallurgy, where metal meets magic, because we're going to need to oh man, it's precantation, not metallum. We need to make thaumium. We need to make 14 thaumium ingots because we're going to be able to be able to make the thaumium equivalents. Now, while we're at it, I just want to have a look at this metal purification. Whether this will, I don't even know if this will work. And transmutation is, yeah, all right. Duplication could be worthwhile looking at. There's a lot of stuff in this we could do. However, what we're going to do today, right now, is get that made. This thing here is awesome. Using these and those, we are going to be able to make stuff without flux. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be absolutely lovely. And that is a major milestone. He's going to need a place to live, and he's not going to live there. He'll probably come off into a room off here somewhere, or maybe even we come off. We've got a 3-bot. Yeah, difficult choice where to place this. But we've made a big step forward. We can now make thaumium, which is going to be huge. So on that note, we are going to step away from the Thaumcraft for a short while, and the next episode I am not entirely sure what I am going to do. I just know that yeah, we'll step away from this for a little bit. I don't want to concentrate on any one thing. There is a project I have in mind, so I may do that next episode. But till next time, apologies for the slightly long episode, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.